Hope you had a chance to chill and vibe after your stream. It does help, but it's not perfect. Yeah. Hola, Lemon. Lemon, I saw you making succotash and saying that word. That word has been ruined for me forever by... Who was it? Who's that cartoon motherfucker that ruined succotash for me? Huh. Maybe that's my other channel beta and I just never... Maybe when YouTube did its thing, they... Or is that somebody... Sure that's not somebody trying to copy my shit. No, I think I had to shift over. I think when YouTube did its... I think YouTube... Was it YouTube that did that? You had to pick a name and whatever. I chose Solo_9. That's obviously Solo_9 and various numbers. All I said, think of it the streak. Sylvester, there we go. They ruined succotash for me for my entire life. And you know, I didn't get any rest. I had to go out there and do shit. I was just driving around. I got to catch your stream and then I had to go out and get stuff done. I had to get stuff done. Being an adult sucks. Alright, let's get going. Wait, how come Discord has a red icon by it? What does that mean? That wasn't there before. Did Discord do an update without telling me and now it's doing some fuckery? Discord updates like daily now. I'm sure that's not concerning at all, right? Right? Alright, let's look it up. So we have a colony. Let's see what natural disasters will befall us this week. Load game. Third strike. Okay, so this is the main colony. Our people over here, Rosa, Mimi, and Iggy, are vibing on a different tile. We got some muffalos. They're just muffaloing, as the muffalo are known to do. Animal starvation. Why are Derek's geese starving? Oh, there's no more hay. Oh, that's not good. Well, don't have to worry about starving anymore. This isn't RimWorld? No, it is not. Hola, Ali. Look at this. Ali, look at this shit. You just walked in. That just happened, and look at Varsity. Sleeping right through it. The audacity. The absolute nerve of this man. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's rebuild some... Alright, look, chat, you didn't get that door, though. Good job. You tried. Okay. Build a copy right there. Well, look at these trash rooms. Shut up. You did it. How dare you? Hey, Bowmate, how about you move your bed inside here? Okay, well, they're going to be busy. Thank you for all the raw materials. Do we need materials to repair? No, we're fine. We got a lot of granite at this point, so we're doing okay. Let me go through all this. A large meteorite has struck. Yep. Oh, you killed one of our flamingo, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, no. That didn't kill anybody. That just destroyed some bedrooms, so that's fine. Meteorites are good, and that way they don't cause... yes! No, meteors are great, except for when they land everywhere and fuck me up. But outside of that... thank you for the orbital beam, chat. Thank you for the orbital bombardment from outer space. Thank you for the medicine, Sander. Thank you for the hay, Ali! Thank you. No, meteorites are pretty good. They give... Nami's feeding Derek a taco. This is how you cure starving geese. You feed them tacos. It's true. You're showing skills, yes, absolutely. There you are, Lemon. There go your stats. You're one away from capping cooking. You're very good at crafting. You're good at art. You're good at mining. You're not really combat oriented, but you're more ahead at shooting if you want to shoot a bitch, and you already have a gun. I love living night. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Meteorites are actually the best way to send me materials because that allows for what's it called? They have to mine it, which helps with the increases in that, and also helps them go out and gather and do stuff. You get to know. Okay. I think you're a night. Let me check your schedule for a night owl. Did I adjust your schedule? Yes. Okay. Alright, Smoothie the goose has perished. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the kibble, Sander. Thank you for skill trainer cooking Lemon. Let me get you that real quick. I do need a spot for the kibble. Oh, it's already there. Alright, nice. Okay, so that's not good. A lot of our food is gone, and I don't know why. Like, there wasn't a natural disaster here. We had a lot of food. And now it's not there. That's interesting. And we never sent meteors again. Did someone go on a binge? Yeah, they usually do because we have some terrible characters, but they don't normally go that ballistic with it. They're normally not super bad about it. Like they'll eat 2 or 3, but not necessarily, 200. Alright, we'll start working on this, trying to make their abode prettier to look at. Hola Franco, buenos días. How cold is the freezer? That's a good question. Freezer is negative 25°C. I think they just ate. I mean, we do have a lot of ponds, so... Oh, tacos. Whom sends me tacos? Who dares to send me tacos? Thank you, Lemon. Lemon provides the tacos. Okay, so we're working on this. This is a future area for development. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Sander. Okay, we no longer have food issues. Food issues? We don't know her. I mean, we are growing food, so it's not like it's, we're in a bad state here. It's just, yeah. Unfortunate. No, it's okay. We do have a lot of packaged survival meals. You can see there's 87 of them there. And some insect jelly. But Wolfie's starting to do work again, so that'll be fine. Now that Wolfie's back in the kitchen doing food things. But yeah, hopefully everybody is ready and peppered. Don't send me anything real quick because I am going to check the other colony. Jirek the goose has died to malnutrition. What do goose eat? There's plenty of grass out here. Eat a taco goose. Eat a taco, goose. Get your shit together. Alright, we're going to move this all the way down here. And then we're going to remove this. That way they can actually come down here and eat this as well. I think they eat both of this, so it'll be fine. There you go. Message unclear. Sending everything. Do it. Okay, I'm not typing anybody. Alright, that's our jail right there. We have prison. I almost said we have prison jail. Sometimes you do. What else do we need here? There goes Max's bed. Flynn Dorn's bed is well, that thing got destroyed. Damn. All right, let's make some beds for folks. I believe I made some excess rooms just because we don't have this many people, thankfully. But all right, Rosa's in her death rest. Mimi, that's not 3,000 food, right? Okay, that's 26 meals. Let's see, how do they have 3,000 meals? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Right. I made a thing for toxic waste there. Don't worry about it. Quest available. Orbital spacecraft hack. You detected an orbiting space drone that may contain information about Starcaller. You have the code that will force it to land at Grab ship landing site. What do you mean, Shamblers? How come there's 2 Shamblers approaching? What? No, there's 2 Shamblers right there. I'm guessing there's a lot more Shamblers down here. Okay, there's not that many. There's 1, 2, 3. We can capture these. I think we killed our 1 baby Shambler, right? No, baby Shambler's still okay. They got stabbed though. And the meals, that would explain where the food went. It would, but thankfully that's not the case. Alright, let's handle this. Who has guns? Lots of guns. Bay's got a gun. Bowmage has a bonker. Ardale has a bonker. Varsity has a gun. Zemri has a sword, and I appreciate their go get him attitude, but you got no armor, so you're not bunking anybody. Corey's got things. Alright, let's go. Shambler? Don't eat the Shamblers! Maybe. Let me make sure that these dudes are okay. Alright, they're fine. Bay, destroy that Shambler. And also, thank you for the streak of Loving Night. Thank you for that 50 streak. I appreciate you coming on back despite the time difference and all that. Thank you. This game reminds me of The Expanse, Series 4. I never got to... I think I watched series up to series level... Series 3? Up to the 3rd season, and then never got past it. Never played the game either. But there is a new Expanse game coming out that I'm curious about. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people fighting. We're missing 1 person. Here comes Corey. Why is Corey so slow? Corey, what's wrong with your health? Oh, you're right. You need drugs. Corey's like, I need my hard drugs. I've seen things. You shambled your last sham. Alright, babe. You get to shoot the first shot. Who do we have here? We have Harley! We have Harley, Anna, and Shambler Stainforth. That's a fucking name. She's the first one to go, probably. Alright, babe. Go aggro the Shamblers. Damn, you are shooting Harley first. What the fuck? Good job, team. As you were. We want to put these corpses into the corpse grinder. Shame? Whole body mood? What's this? We have Go Juice. Alright, Raven. Thank you for the hard drugs. Corey, please come and do these drugs. I need you to extract skull. You can extract skulls from them, yeah. Do you want to extract a skull, Bay? Is this something you desire? Alright, we'll have you, come in over here and get yourself a skull. This is your favorite skull? Why not? It's just a skull of a shambler. Thank you for the fruit juice drinks as well, Raven. Listen, I'd love me a nice little fruit juice drink. Why is Cowie's crab over here pinching the corn? You got plenty of hay. Actually, in RimWorld you do. A deer goose has perished due to no food. Alright, where's Corey? Alright, Corey has done their drug and is now hitting, you know, Corey, how about you pick up your 3 drugs. Wolfie, you also need to take some drugs. I don't think anybody else is a hussar. This is a racial thing for them. This is hussars require. Hey, Shadow Assassin, no! What the fuck? Wait, he's a hussar too? Wait, is he? Oh, he is, never mind. Shadow Assassin, come. Pick up your drugs. Like, the good shit. I think we've gone to a point where yellow paint is actually overused. How so? In Cyberpunk? I need these tacos hauled ASAP. In the Halo 1 remake, there are invisible enemies, but the game puts big red icons over their heads anyway. Huh. Is that like you can choose to be in that mode, or is it just by default that? A wave of nanites has flown through your colony and healed everyone's superficial wounds. Thanks, chat. You guys healed up Lemon. Lemon did get shot, so thanks for taking care of Lemon. Hey, where are those shamblers at? There were shamblers here, but I can't see. Oh, they're right here. Okay. Mimi, you got a giant fucking thingy, so you can come over here and start fighting. Iggy, you have a gun. Between your two, sure it's gonna suck Rosa if she wakes up here now. So someone actually baffled by it, so I assume it's default. That's really weird that it would be by default. Like, I understand as a setting for accessibility or whatever to help you get through it. That's fine. But by default is, what do you mean shamblers are approaching? No! Where? Oh, there's more shamblers that are approaching. Okay, that's near my ship. That's not even nowhere near my ship. Alright, Mimi over here. Iggy over here. Iggy, destroy those shamblers. They're breathing heavily. I don't like it. Damn, Iggy's a straight up murderer. Cowie, you can kill that child. I believe in you. Sure, she did. That's not fire. That's just their stinky. Oh, Iggy firing? Yeah, no, he'll shoot you. He'll shoot your ass. Alright, there's 4 shamblers down there. They'll be fine. Alright, all the hard drugs have been taken care of. Love that for us. I need a research project. Alright, so we have electricity. We have microelectronics. We need multi-analyzer. Which I can make that now, right? So let's make a multi-analyzer. Or can I? Or does that mean, I forget what that means. I can't make it yet. So what is what's holding me back from making it? I need microelectronics and machining. And now, oh, the high-tech research bench. Oh, we're gonna be cooking now, chat. Oh, we're gonna be cooking now. The high-tech research bench is so good. Meow indeed, Alley Cat. Meow indeed. Alright, let's give our people something to do here. I think Saki said she might play that next week, so it'll be interesting to see what she thinks of it. I don't think she ever played the OG games, so it should be fun. Again, she'll be back on Monday. High-tech research bench, my beloved! Tuesday. Yeah, she streams Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I misspoke. I never do that. I've been over Halo for a while now. I only played it for the very first time ever with Zabes, Smoosher, and Lake. That's how the boys' Monday night session started out, and so it's been a while. It sure was a lot of memes. It sure was a lot of me getting blown up and me trying to drive that fucking car. That car, not easy to drive, as it turns out. Okay, so Mimi is stinky. Mimi, why are you hiding over here? Oh, you're... What's going on right here? Oh, you're just very slowly mining. I thought you weren't moving. You're just that very slow. Okay, that's fine. Stinky and hiding, just like me. Good old Warhog drives like it's on ice. Yup. I can even do that in the remake. It's got no multiplayer. Really? I thought so. No multiplayer at all? That's a bit wild. That seems a bit more egregious considering how much fun it was in that capacity. Been there? I think we've all been there, yeah. How long until I can fly away? We can fly away in roughly 5.3 days. Alright, so while they're working on this, we're going to work on the main colony's ability to provoke the void. That's right. Slow, stinky, and doing a job badly. That's just me every day in my streams. That's just sure ain't much of a difference. Okay, I need to grow more crops. What do I want to grow here? We apparently need more food. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9. Prediction just went up, I believe. If you want to bet your... Mimi is on a drought. 2 weeks of no... what's it called? Of no balloning. So... you feel free to gamble away. Do you believe in La Mimi? Do you not believe in La Mimi? I always believe in Mimi's. Gun status, still not operational. I didn't get a chance to do anything today because I woke up at 11 a.m. and then I was out by 1 p.m. and then I was being Mimi's, what's it called? Uber driver. Hello, Wolfie. Old? Yeah, you are. How's it going, Wolfie? Where am I gonna put my thingy? Thank you for the good colonist, Wolfie. Wait, is this the second colonist? Alright, Wolfie, let's see what you got. They're a patent, they're not a pacifist. You're a fast walker, you're a fast learner, and you're a cannibal. You're very good at shooting, you're good at melee, you're very good with animals, and you're good at art, Wolfie. Here you go. Welcome aboard, Wolfie. Wolfie, can I name your old character after myself? Can I usurp them? But you're fucking ancient. You're 88 years old. So, you know, there's that. Sure. All right. What are these? Thank you, Wolfie. Damn, Wolfie's like, I aim to shoot. All right. Let's give Wolfie these. There might be a gun already available for you. So, let me see what we got. Do you want the infamous chugger? Do you want the light flamer? Do you prefer the night war rifle? The marksman rifle of justice? We already have guns, so if you prefer one of these, we can do that for you. Thank you for the unique sniper. Oh, I'm sorry. unique sniper rifle over here. This is a good gun. It's called the Sniper of Honor. An engraving on this weapon portrays a group of rapiers. The image somehow expresses both the depression and depression. The fuck does that mean? It has hollow point rounds, so that's very good. Alright, where's other Wolfie? Your other Wolfie is still pretty good. He is good enough as doctor and chef. So yeah, it says that he's now not Wolfie. There's now Wolfie and not Wolfie. Thank you for the helmet. I think that's you. The Prestige Recon helmet and Prestige Recon armor. And then we'll go do your hair so you have your mohawk and your beard. Oh, Mimi's really upset. Mimi, stop mining! Mimi, mining. There you go. Yes, go and eat. That'll make you a little bit happier. Oh, you were just hungry. No, you're in a daze. Mimi is wandering around in a psychotic state. It's happening because of poor mood. She observed a rotting corpse. Where? What corpse? You dropped your food. Mimi, no! You dropped your food. You're ravenously hungry. Okay, listen. Mimi's blind as a fucking bat. Ain't no way she saw the corpses way up here. No! Those are actual shamblers. They'll beat you up. Well, I mean, they are corpses that are shambling, it's true. Can I wake Rosa up in case I need her for this? 2 hours. I mean, her death race is pretty done at 90%, so that's fine. She'll wake up here in a second. Then don't send me anything, by the way. I'm on the wrong map. This is other map. As long as they can't see you, so as long as you stay on this side of the mountain, we're fine. Otherwise, I'm waking Iggy up and I'm dragging his ass down here. Stop miming and stop mining and start miming. E33 music starts playing in my head automatically. There's only 3 shamblers. One of them died. No, Pox the priest died. Shambler Daichi. Okay. Shambler Sherry and Fedosia. Fedosia? I don't know. I can't tell. Mimi, you'll be happy to know that even in your state, you still manage to eat your food. So good job. You're no longer ravenously hungry. You are. Thank you for the hemogen packs. Oh no. Mimi? No, Iggy, get back here! I can't believe Mimi would do this to me.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, not yet. You're on the other side of the mountain now.
I'm just wandering around for a stroll.
Wait, Rosa doesn't have any guns. Or melee weapons. Or anything. Oops. Okay, well, she can't help out. No, Rosa, go eat. Wait, hemogen packs, right? Where'd they go? Alright, Iggy's here to make sure. Alright, you're fucking going over there. Oh no, you went away. Okay. Why are you moving so fast all of a sudden? You got places to be. You can. It's true. Listen, Mimi is a wily rascal. Don't never let her confuse you. Hey, what do you do? What's Mimi doing now? You even in her state, like I'm gonna go to sleep. I need rest. That's fair. That is the most Mimi coated fucking pawn I've ever met in my entire life. Okay, that's fine. Hey, where's Bay's skull at? Okay, cool. You extracted the skull, but okay, they're still working on all that, so that's fine. Okay, I do need to consider, what, this uranium, that's plasteel, we want that, that's the good shit. That's salt, that's, I forget what that is, limestone, that's sandstone, we want the sandstone, because sandstone good. We need that for our flooring. That's just regular steel, we want that. That is marble, definitely want marble, marble good. That's some slate, that's a dead-ass bear. That's more marble over there. That's plasteel, want that. Silver, want that. That's slate, marble, salt. Alright, we don't need those. I can't type it again, my fingers just done one. That's okay in our shit. It's Friday, get your rest. You deserve it. Don't be fucking working right now. You know, the usual. That's marble. That's more steel. We'll take all that, sure. Why not? That is silver. We want that. More. We got a good amount of marble. That's good. Well, this is gonna be for Rosa's Sanctum. We need that. Plasteel. Want that. I don't have a need for uranium just yet. I feel like eventually I will, but not right now. I'm gonna place these guns out here just because there are power lines, and maybe they can do something with in regards to defense. All right, let's learn that multi-analyzer. The multi-analyzer is big good. How are we doing over here, gang? All right, Rosa's right there. All the shamblers shamble to their deaths. It be like that sometimes. Alright, so that group can just keep on vibing. We have this here, so we want to get rid of this. And we'll move you over here. And then we can make a second, the high-tech steel research, the high-tech research bench is insane. It speeds up your what's it called? Your thing. Your research much faster. So it's very, very nice. Especially if you have two people to do research on it. Anomaly. So I do need to pick a spot for. Anomaly nonsense. Does it have to be indoors or can it be outdoors? The spot for performing psychic rituals. Rituals can only be cast if the area around the ritual spot is unobstructed. Can I make like a spooky, scary cave of summoning? Indoors? Like, if the area is wide enough. You know what? Fuck it. Let's find out. Let's dig in here. And then we'll create a spot. So this is a new area for our research into anomaly objects. So we'll have 4 small stations and then 2 bigger stations for larger entities. Alright, Antonio is planting that. Let's extend our grass. Expand zone. There we go. Alright, I think the buffalo like out here eating this. So if I keep them from cutting, then the animals will just eat them as they grow, right? Is how it works. Let's just call it the bathroom here. I think as long as I don't allow my colonists to cut it up, the animals will use it as a source of food. They don't have to worry too much about them, you know, dying of malnutrition. Let's see. So we can actually start to maneuver this around. We can move Rosa's bed right here. And then we'll move this here to the center console. That's like the actual grab engine. I don't know if that needs to be necessarily in the middle, right? Okay, we can move this console over here and have it be dead center. Alright, so that's 12. So how wide is this? This thing is, of course it's fucking 3, of course. It couldn't be 2, right? Couldn't be 4. Couldn't be a nice even number to match. I have to extend everything over 1, don't I? I need to add everything, move everything 1 over, and then... So this is brain right now. You can see it in my eyes as the one cogwheel tries to unrust itself long enough for me to listen, man. Algebra, everything above that except for fantastic geometry. Get out of here. I'll figure it out. It's just a matter of going over 1. So how hard can it be? I just add 1 to everything. Cold snap. An unusual cold snap has set in. Cold snaps can quickly kill by hypothermia. Be sure to build a heated space to survive. Wear appropriate apparel and try to harvest crops before they freeze and die. Thanks, random. This game's out to kill me. We got good music though. Alright, so just 2 things there. Alright, so it's up. Yeah, Gamba is up, available. We currently have you can't see it. It should be this 268,000 versus 77 grand. Non-believers would eat very well today. Non-believers would be like num 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 num. At the cost of not believing in Mimi? Never. Listen, 2 weeks in a row. There's bound to be a week 4, Mimi. Alright. Yeah, the cold snap's gonna suck. Started, unusual cold snap is freezing the region. Okay. She's all hyped about FanFest, so she will do great today. We shall see. Oh, we need light, right? Because Chat's meteor destroyed all of our lights as well. Okay. Alright, so this cold snap is gonna suck. It's gonna be rather severe. It does tend to be... Thank you for the sauna heaters. Appreciate that, chat. Thank you. I don't have a sauna yet, so I can't necessarily use these. But when the time comes for a sauna, I shall channel my vexation at upcoming 4 a.m. alarm. 4:30, thank you. What do I want to do here? Okay, we have to dig deeper, make more room for them because ain't enough room in here for this. But why is my PC flaring up? What? Why would my 5090 all of a sudden wake up? Not for this game, that's for sure. I'm not in 14. Who knows? Alright, let's I need to build a campfire for my aminals before they perish. It's currently -7, so it is starting to be a little snappy. Mimi is still wilding. She's out there whining. There's no cold snap here. That's for sure. Do they have the ability to... Sorry, so if everything's going to go out one, right? It would be to right there for that. They can't build it because they don't have the panels for it. Okay, that's fine. Let's warm up these hallways as much as we can, because, I mean, it's not too bad indoors. It's not that bad, but it can get bad. It's going to get worse, that's for sure. It's -9 outdoors. Indoors, it's starting to fall a little bit. It's 11C. Animals have it at -9. That's not good. Your crab is not out here. Your crab is right there. No, cabin crab! Beta, I need you to make this campfire. T-shirt and shorts weather, a little bit. No, my hay grass, my potatoes! No, my potatoes! My potatoes and my cabbages, gone. My rice, my corn. All gone. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We can grow them back. That's just random, by the way. That's just the game being like, hey, what if, and hear me out, what if, hey, fuck you, guy. That's all that is. It's okay. You know who's not cold? Slick the Shambler Child. We sent you hot tubs to fix this. Yeah, but that's not how that works. Alright, Faye, I need you to start mining out this wall here so I can actually move this inside. I mean, on the flip side, I won't have to worry about animals dying and then, well, overpopulating, and then I won't have to worry about them, you know, rotting, because they're going to be frozen solid. It's okay. Bay's here to defend the aminals. I mean, okay, so we're going to dig over here. I was going to dig deeply and greedily. And then we were going to... I wish this worked better. We'll try that there. We'll have a nice round room, and then we'll add segments as we can. Did we wipe out on this map the other week? No, almost did. We almost did. We almost did. We managed to recover, but it was pretty close. Things got, I believe the appropriate term is, it got pretty gnarly. The fuck is all this? I don't have a room for this. This isn't how this works. By the way, the prediction is still going. If you want to predict, we have 278,000 versus 202,000. If you want to do that, we'll be doing the balling after the ads. We will have ads here in 90 seconds over on the Twitch side of things. If you're on YouTube, don't worry about it. At Twitch, we run 3 minutes of ads at the top of the hour because that kills pre-roll ads. We don't 3 minutes of hour? 3 minutes of ads? Yeah, 3 minutes of ads at the top of the hour because that's just how Twitch works currently. It's I get next to nothing out of it, but it makes it so that you don't get ads whenever you show up. So thank you. Hola, Zemri. Thank you. This isn't how this works. This heats up one room. Put them in their bedrooms. Yeah, but then they need pipes and stuff. It's a hot tub. Hot tub used for hydrotherapy, relaxation, or pleasure. Filled with warm water from towers in first use. Self-heated and does not require a sewage outlet. Alright, you know what? I'll put one in your bedroom, Beta. I'll put the golden one. Where's your room at? Where's Beta's bedroom? That's where everybody gets together for the orgies. What? I also need to pipe water into it is the other thing. Alright, where am I gonna put this? You passed it? Oh, you're right there. Alright, there you go. Ain't no hot tub party like a Beta hot tub party. What's this? Thank you for the hot tubs, chat. All 26 of them. Thank you for the sun lamp. I will need that eventually for my hydroponics, so thank you very much, Sander. Power painting challenge triggered a heat wave for all. Okay. I see what you're all doing. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm still going to pipe hot water over into Beta's bedroom. So we could tap it here. We'll see how this works. I've never set this up. I've never successfully set this up. Alright, we need to get water in there. We'll see how this goes. Mimi's still wilding. Jesus. Mimi's not having it. Heat wave in a cold snap. Does this cancel out to normal? It's currently... Yeah, it's doing something because the cold snap usually goes to like negative 30s, negative 40s. What do you mean a Lethlore League raid? Oh, it's gonna be kind of funny. All right, let's see how this works out. Wait, are they setting up before they come at me? Let's see. Let's see. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. Prepare. Sorry, so they're gonna attack us eventually. I think they're cavemen, so they can't build ballistas to attack me. Oh, these idiots hit a bomb. That's a big raid, by the way. Alright, Ardale, I need you right here. I need everybody in the front lines. Bowmage, I need you right here. Fraggle, you got nothing. Bay, I need you and your guns over here. Beta, he's here to not do things like that. Rice, I need you over here. Varsity, I need you... Oh, somebody else hit another one. They're more on fire now. Good job, guys. They keep walking into more bombs. Good job. I mean, that's good. Zemri, you have a sword but no armor. We'll see how that works out for you. Lemon, machine gun. Max, literally nothing. Krister, absolutely nothing. Nami, sniper rifle. That's something at least. Derek, nothing. Corey, big honkin' minigun. That's what they call him. They call him Cool Story Big Honky Minigun Corey. Big, cool. Fuck, I forgot it. Never mind. Alright, Husbando's got a weapon. Shadow's Assassin. Let's go. Gio's got a machine gun. That'll work. Athena's got a slab of human meat. I'm not asking questions. Why? Okay, they set off even more. Good job, guys. What's this? Thank you for the good call, this is Zara. I hope they landed somewhere safe. Okay, they landed indoors. You're already cooking away. No, you're not cooking shit. Not at skill level 8. Or doctorology. We'll sort you out after this nonsense. They're gonna attack soon. We're gonna see how our death box works here. It should be interesting to see how that do. I wish they would attack already. No, we can start vacation. Yeah, no, these three are over here in the vacation away from everything. They're fine. Okay, let's see. You three can move over here. I want you guys centralized here on the rice patties. Nami can sit right there with Wolfie. Nami and Wolfie. And our melee team over here. Alright, here they come. Alright, these are going to be slowly interrupted by our turrets. That's fine. I'm not too worried about these guys. They're going to get blasted anyway. So they got distracted. Amateurs. They can't go up the river here because we blocked off the river. Jurek, I swear to God, of all the time, the timing that you have. Alright, here comes Orange. Orange goes first. Alright, Varsity, the polar bears attacking them. I think the bears are going to go down. That's unfortunate. Zara's unfortunately in the thick of it. Yep, they're fucking down. No, you can't kidnap Zara! Bomish, go get them. Alright, good job, team. Oh yeah, oh, you're all running away? Why are you all running away? Why are you all of a sudden you don't want to do anything? Alright, Zara, you've been rescued. You are not being kidnapped by the Neanderthals. Congratulations. Corey, please murder this person. Thank you. Yeah, they can get away. That's fine. I'm not going to chase them all down. They didn't take... Huh? Yeah. No, Lifter 1's just taking the corpses. Listen, my meat trees desire meat. It's in their name. They desire the flesh of man. Thank you for the IED anti-grain warheads, Duke. That'll definitely clear them out next time. Oh, Flindorn? Okay. Oh, that's Flindorn being carried by Cub the Thrumba. I can't believe you would let this happen as soon as I spawn. You're still alive. You're being taken care of. You're barely injured. You almost got kidnapped by the Neanderthals, so you have been saved. See, you're right there. You're in bed. You're being looked after. Alright, Mimi, let's do the balloning. So for those of you that are new here, every Friday we settle up. Whenever somebody subs, resubs, bits, donuts, all that good stuff, they get to decide whether I get shot with the Nerf gun. Our Nerf gun is currently not really working. I need to fix the trigger. So Mimi's going to manually just grab balls and throw them at me. That's how we do it here. Thank you again for all the support this week. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your time as always. Mimi, you just have to be on the inside and it's not that far off. It's like one step. You can't do that anymore, remember? You are not going to do that with the hair tie. She's using her hair clips, her extra strength hair clips, to tie back my curtains that I choose to not be perceived. No! Flindorn died! Alright, I'm sorry. The game keeps on running. I don't stop it, even through our nonsense here, through our memes, so... Hey, I'm gonna chat. Hello, it's me. Alright, let me move this out the way. Let me move you over here. Best of luck to both doubters and believers, the Gaspy Gus. Seriously though, who does that? Mimi has extra super strong, what's it called? Hair clips, because she has like... How long is your hair? Turn around. It's in a bun. How dare she times 2? The audacity of this woman. Alright. Alright, best of luck. Best of luck, believers, doubters. If you had done that first go, that would have been very upset. Since you've been down 2, you get an extra one. You're at 11. That's 2. That's 3. Right off my titties. Oh, that was... I'm sorry, believers. That was right there. That was right on the... That was right on the cusp. The cups. The Rob. That's 4. That's 5. Off my gut. Thank you. 6. Ooh, 7. Bounced right off. The bounce. That was only 2. You one single one. A singular ball. That. What the fuck was one more? That was off my kneecap. Better. Oh. That's 8, by the way. She has 3 more attempts. That's 9. That's 10. This is the last one, Mimi. The last one before FanFest. Do it for Yoshi P. I'm sorry, believers.
I hit 1 on the curtain.
I'm sorry, believers. She tried her best. Alas. And Yoshi P weeps, and Yoshi P weeps. Robbed. It's okay. Next week she gets 12 attempts. It goes both ways. Mimi, you did very well. The ball just... Sometimes the cookie bounces that way. Or something. I don't know. Mimi, this is the biggest drought she's ever had while doing this. Normally, the other way, the gun is way more wily. So it's okay, Mimi. You're doing your best, and thank you for being a good sport. Hello, darkness, Mimi's old friend. It's true. All right, well, we have some IED anti-grain warhead. This will make it a lot more interesting. We have a cold snap and a heat wave, so it's only 4 degrees now. So we're combating the weathers. Yeah, somehow I still hashtag blame solo. It's true. I'm the one holding the cup after all. Medic, it's my fault. I'm the one with the mug. Poor me. It's okay. We still believe. We keep on believing. All right. So all these bodies have to get chucked over there. And all these terrible ass... Wait, why is the clean sweeper drafted? It's clean sweepers, as you were. Okay. How are we doing? All right. So we have a lot of stuff to work with. We do have a lot of corpses and things to move around. That's an equa. So we'll likely destroy most of those weapons because we got room for this stuff. These are terrible weapons anyway. All right, thank you, Duke, for the ID anti-grain warheads. Next time they step into those, they sure are gonna regret it. Thanks for the nice chat. Thank you for the mini turrets, Ash. I mean, I could always do something along the lines of building barricades made out of, I guess, granite would be the best, I suppose? I don't know. That one people can actually shoot into whatever's going on here. Though this worked kind of well, it did slow them down significantly. It allowed them to come in a bit at a time and get mowed down. It also worked out well pretty here on top of that, so that's good. I'm kind of new to building death traps. I haven't really built a lot of death traps to begin with in all my playthroughs. So it's been kind of neat trying to work that out and how we can make use of it. So we'll only get better at it as we progress through that. Let's move you. Let's actually move some of these beds over here. And then move the bonfire inside so that it actually heats this up. Okay, so they'll get that going, which is nice. And we'll move this over here as well. And once we actually make literally any room here, we can start on this. Because right now it's not in a very good place. Build that campfire. Alright, the corpses being there is not a good thing. We don't want those there. Is anybody... Oh my god, Corey's in... Alright, I stand corrected. Corey is just vibing in beta. So is Bay. Okay, Bay and Corey just in the sun. The hot tub in Beta's bedroom. Hey, Solu, you said you're streaming. Yes, we're going to be streaming in roughly, again, for 8.5 hours. We're going to be going live at 3:30 a.m. your time, April, so that we can actually co-stream the opening ceremonies and all that stuff. So 3:30 in the morning for you, 4:30 in the morning for me. Was that math? No, Mimi drew me pictures, and she's over there drawing pictures for me, so that way I can see what it is. Yeah, we'll be live. We'll be co-streaming. We'll be having fun with it. My mom wants your Twitch. Is it? Absolutely. Yeah, no. Your mom is absolutely welcome to come in here and ask all the questions that she wants. Talk it up, chat it up, all the good stuff. Thank you, Lemon. Jesus, okay. Lemon wants to shoot him up big time. Yeah, you're probably gonna need all those too to get proficient at the shooty shoot. You know she won't be typing. No, that's fine. That's fine. Also, you can let her know that if she has a... I can't even get it out. I don't know if she noticed or not, but she has an Amazon a Prime account. Once a month for free, she can add a Prime account to her favorite stream. Fuck, man. I can't even get the spiel out. Time to shoot, time to shoot. Hola, Gumby. If you guys had Gia pressing to put in your disgusting base. Thanks, chat. My base was pretty disgusting. Thank you for cleaning it up. Thank you to me for this cloth, by the way. Maybe he needs more pictures, it's true. I won't be caught slipping next time. Rightfully so. How's it going, Gumby? How goes the absolutely adorable dumpling? You tried. An effort was kind of made. It wasn't a very good effort, though, Ray. I could do better. Alright, let's move these. So it's actually only -9 in here now, but I do need to close it off and make those. Alright, make those flaps.
Wow.
Yo, dog.
Yeah.
Did you hear if you have a Prime account you can sub for free to your favorite streamer? Like... Or in desperation, Solu? No.
Oh wait, she skipped the links. No. Let me. I'll read it out loud for you. Mira, yo dog, did you hear if you have a Prime account you can sub for free to your favorite streamer, like twitch.tv/thatfrankokid or twitch.tv/Cleo_Barry with the pneumonia tag for those who feel a kindred spirit in pneumonia, or in desperation, you know, me. Listen, I always stipulate whenever I do the spiel, you can always apply it to your favorite streamer or me. That stipulation is always there. Hey, wouldn't Franco have to stream again in order for him to be your friend? That's a lie. You can still follow him. There's a follow button right there. Those two links are valid for that Franco kid and Cleo_Barry. Go follow them. They're both fantastic people. Same, you gotta do the proper voice. What's the proper voice? I don't have Nicole's voice. I can't do the Nicole voice. Someone's doing well. He is learning things very quickly for something so small and young. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you and them are getting along very, very well. I look forward to seeing many photos of Dumpling doing dumpling things. Didn't put us in, but she did. She mentioned it yesterday. She almost fucking died, Iggy. She, about halfway through the stream, she noticed. She's like, what the fuck? I also said you should add the jobless tag when she's not looking. So, you know who put that? Yeah, it's weird. It's wild. Who would put that there? I just meant Nicole's voice, but I couldn't remember the right name, and I knew it wasn't Nancy. If you had said Nancy, I would have known who you meant. All right, let's go through some stuff here. Thank you for the intellect trainer. Who needs intellect? Whomst is needing the smarts. Who's down with the intelligence? Not Rice Guy. Not Wolfie. Beta. Get smart, nerd. Social. That's a good one. Not there. Not there. I mean, Beta is okay. Beta. Beta's learning everything in arts. Who else is good at art? Zerakin is good at art. Nope. Wolfie? New Wolfie is good at art. There you go, Wolfie. Go be artistic, nerd. Skill trainer is medical. Alright, you know what? I'm going to be for not Wolfie to cap him out on medical. Who else is good at doctoring? Varsity's at 18. Krister is at 17. Who has ambitions of being a doctor? Corey's at 7. Durek's at 7. Max is at 5. I think we'll go with Varsity, because Varsity's character is somewhat invested, so they can do that. But thank you very much, Raven. Skill trainer for crafting. Was it not Beta who's doing heavy crafting? Let's see, Zera's character... No, they do construction. Wolfie, no. Marks, no. I'm Antonia's gonna be a ghoul anyway. Geo, no. Shadow's Assassin, no. Arcsane, no. Corey's good at crafting. Fuck it, we bought. Corey the Crafter, that's what they call him. Who's good at plants? Growing? We can give it to Derek, Bowmaid. Alright, you know what? Rice Guy's been pretty solid, so we can give that to him. Cooking. Raven, single-handedly making my pawns not be the dumbest pawns ever. Thank you. Lemon is at 20, Beta is at 19, Beta is at 16, Not Wolfie is at 15. Not Wolfie, let's go. And skill trainer mining. Who likes to dig? Who yearns for the mines? Nami is at the very top with the skill of 13. Holy shit, they're terrible at mining. But if I told you you're my favorite streamer that I don't know in person in the IRL, I appreciate that, Gumby. That's very nice. I'm glad I could be anyone's favorite anything. You watch Cleo, but I wanted to feel better about oxygen saturation stats. When you feel better, I mean, you can always, you know, just watch her and encourage her for the sake of watching and encouraging her too. Iggy can add tags? Yeah. Crafter Story Corey, that's him, the one and only. Worm meal is really hitting the spot tonight. What is worm meal? What's a worm's meal? Oh, no, shouldn't be thank you for the raid. I was Tiny Eden. Thank you, Gio. Let's get you that trainer there. Thank you for the raid. Friends are already following Shinobi. Just follow the button right there. Streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when she is able to. Variety of games. Come on back. We'd love to have you. All right, so Beta. I'm upset that Beta's hot tub actually works. I'll leave that there. You deserve that because you bullied me into the science of it. But I don't think I need one in each. You know what? What if we did have one in each room? Fuck it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody gets a hot tub. Why not? A wooden hot tub? Sure. I love my hot tubs being made out of wood. I do, however, now have to pipe more pipe into the piping area, so there's that. Now I have to pipe a lot of water in here. We'll see how this does for our water production. Lemon for sure, a good option for 4 a.m. Delicious. Because spaghetti or linguine, etc., is like greased up worm. It kind of is. You're not off the mark. But thank you very much, Shinobi. Hopefully you're doing well, or as well as you can be. But thank you. All right, hot tubs for everybody. Fuck it, we're just blowing up the value of the colony. You know what else keeps them from being overly cold in the frozen snaps? People buying vac suits for their pawns. That also does it. It's good enough for space. It's good enough for the cold of the rimming. Tiny Eden is really cute. The demo isn't very long. Yeah, I was watching you play it. It's interesting. Welcome aboard, Shnoobie. Are you already fighting somebody? Thank you for the Alpha Thrombohorn Geo. Let's get that for you as well. Shinobi, your character is an undergrounder, you're psychically sensitive, and you're nervous. You grew up as a cave world tender, and now you're a space pirate. Congratulations. What's all this? Thank you for the vac suits, Duke. Duke provides. All you people with pawns that you send and neglect, you are now going to survive. It's okay. I mean, we do need people to, you know, do a lot of the work. All right, go Lemon. You get one of those. Nami can get one of these. I'm going down the list of where the priority list of characters that do stuff. Who else? I think Roxane's character is looked after. But yeah, you do negate a lot of the negative effects if you just have vac suits. They're the cheapest suit to buy off of Rim Connect. They're pretty good. Ow. My arm. Am I dead? Yeah, you're fucking dead. Some Neanderthals destroyed you. You're now feeding Dimitri's husbando. Look at you, you have friends! And you're giving back to the planet. Just like in real life, just like in real life. Space pirate. Listen, space pirate. You love to see it. We love to see people advance their goals. Let's see. You can bring them back if they're being eaten, but I think you're being consumed actively, so you know. Little rough, but I'm not sure. I think I was looking for those backsuit helmets, Duke. Okay, so they're dealing with that. We have a bunch of people with things on. Who else can we... There's one spare helmet. Alright, Nami, congrats. You get the helmets. Do you want a new pawn, Flynn? I've got extra silver. I'm not likely to spend. So I can't bring them back. I think you might be able to. Our plants are dying, but we're slowly building back all of our resources. Bit by bit. Hidden conduit. Alright, so we'll power some of that up. We also want to pipe water over here now. Also, I saw a mistake over here. This is terrible, so I need to actually get in there somehow. Or I can just leave it as it is, actually. I don't have to do that, and then I can just ignore it. And then it's not my problem anymore. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm okay for now. I'm going to buy cat gear now that I have silver. I can see if I could. We might have resurrection serums. I do have one. We can try it. It's science time. I do need to find you in the pile of meat, though. I think it might be this one. Yeah! We'll see what happens first. I mean, the meat trees are starting to grow. They are eating their meat. Hey, is that meat tree eating that grizzly bear live? No, I think the grizzly bear is just vibing and the claws are on something else. You officially lost the plot when a panera bread grill. Wait, just a grilled cheese? What's inside that grilled cheese? Is it like Costco levels of cheese or Dimitri Hungers? Just cheese? Fuck that. We went to Dairy Queen today as part of our, we call them hot dates. It's just a date. We just went out to have a meal together. And it was $10 for the tiniest cheeseburger known to man, a medium blizzard, a drink, and small fries for $10. The prices are wild, dude. Did the cheese come from a cow that achieved a more... Is it immortal cheese? Prices are pretty just crazy now, Zara, and you can't even get around. I mean, you could get around it by making it yourself, but the entire point is, you know, pre-made treat. And also, it's not like the groceries themselves are any cheaper these days. Alright, I think that grizzly bear is just napping there. Yeah, they're just sleeping and healing. I used to love grocery shopping. Same, I still do. I like it. I still get the same high of grabbing stuff and making stuff, but then there's the fucking receipt at the end. That's just like, ugh. That sure is a lot. Fishy zone. Let's get some fish. Alright, husbando, a que ver. Oh, apparently it's gonna go. You don't have a head, but it'll regrow your head. Don't worry. Need a new head? Don't worry, the resurrection serum's got you. Hey, you can't just leave a taco there for the meat trees to eat. They don't like... maybe they do, I don't know. I think that are more important than food to buy. Food should go down in price to allow that. Yeah. Might be a wild opinion, but especially here in Canada, because we only have like 2 major grocery chains and that's it, and they tend to rig everything, and then if you're not there, it's Costco, which is still a homie. Costco is still coming through, but for national brands, maybe there shouldn't be billionaires in the grocery business. I don't know, seems kind of wild that's a thing, but you know, like dumpling food, regular food, well, you both need to eat, otherwise who will feed dumpling? But yeah, between Sobeys and Loblaws, it's just like, thankfully Costco still is relatively viable. Because after that, it's Walmart. And when you make Walmart look like the good guy, Jesus fuck. That's saying something. Hola, papi. Let's just start cutting off heads until no homes are owned by private equity. That'd be a good place to start. But then everything Monopoly does suck. I don't miss that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you can. It's not like you can even have a mom and pop base to come base. Fucking RimWorld. Shops to counter, right? And then there's like, okay, well, oh, there's no frills, and then there's that other competitor to no frills. Yeah, who owns no frills? Who owns that shit? So it's like, it's just this endless loop of billionaires just ruining everything. No, yes, no, it's Loblaws. They own the same thing, so it's just like, hey, a freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. I'm sure it'll be fine. And now Sobeys Lemon is opening up their equivalent of no frills. So you have the primary store over here, and then the other store that's meant to be the cheaper one is owned by the same company. So it's like, I'm sure there's going to be competition there, right? And they're not necessarily feeding into each other, right? They're not just going to... Is that Fresco? I don't even know the name. They're opening up a brand new one here, and it's just like, okay, it's just more the same bullshit. That sure is lightning. That turkey is dead. Need recreation activity. Okay. There are only 2 different recreation activities. Okay, I thought we have the poker table. We have TV. Do they need a chess table? What do we have here? Recreation. Alright, let's give them some chess tables. We can put these around here, and that way they can just pop outside and still be comfortable indoors. Nice. You finished a thingy. A anomaly research subject. Alright, so we have that. We can do void sculptures. Okay. Is that, let's see, yeah, Fresco is the discount Sobe that just checked? Yeah. Alright, don't send me anything. I need to check the other map. How are we over here? We can take off in 1.6 days. They're all stinky, but they're relatively happy. Okay. Husbando, you are a zombie. You'll be awake in a day. So, yay! We'll see whether you have anything wrong with you. Zera, you are... Oh, they cut off your left finger. You're missing 2 fingers. Your left ring finger and your index finger. And your torso got burnt. Costco isn't even that cheap. Instead, when they are the cheap option. Yeah, so the way it works here, at least. Costco will be either cheaper than the 2 chain stores, or at least it'll be the same price. The reason why Costco comes out ahead is because the quality is at least significantly better than what the 2 chain stores here offer between Sobeys and Loblaws. Certainly better than what other stores like Walmart offers. So although it might not be cheap, it's not. It at least provides something to set it off. Recreation variety, right? So solitary relaxation, social interaction. What does that mean? I need to actually make pipes. Sorry, I forgot about the pipes. So that's the one like offsetting thing for that. It's like it's. All right, I'm just piping my water through here. It's not what I would call a good situation. Did Mimi get to shooting full? Let me see. There you are, Wolfie. You're 1 short. What is that emote, Ray? That spray emote's very cute. Where's Mr. Call of the Lamb announced a board game Kickstarter? Ooh. Alright, one more trainer for Wolfie. Let's go, Wolfie. So Rosa's doing a sad wander because she's recreation starved. No, Rosa, we're about to take off. Rosa, no. Actually, they don't have... Oh, so I need to note to self. Need recreation activities on the ship itself. Okay. We need to get all these rocks out because the psychic ritual, the ritual for what's it called thing doesn't like any obstructions whatsoever. So we got to get our rocks away from here. Animal situation is getting a little bit better. It's not too much better, but it's getting a little bit better. They now have more feed, better feeding. We can reinstall this right here. It doesn't have to be right there. You said they're stinky? They are stinky. They do need to be sprayed. It's true. Alright, so a little bit of progress. Make sure we don't get food poisoning again. Alright, so they're good there. Doctors are doctoring, so no surgeries need to be done. So Bay, you are now a doctor as well. We got pipes going. We need a lot of things lifted. What are our people doing? Like they're not, I guess they're out mining all the things that were sent to us. I guess they are mining. Okay. Yeah, our food being frozen. I mean, okay, so the cold snap is gone, so our food is going to grow back. So that's something at least. But, yeah. What can we do here? Expand zone. Boink. There we go. Alright, so the lift is starting to do work finally. That's good. I do need a better spot for all of my rocks though. Alright, they're starting to build up more food. That's good. Am I still a leading physician or was my license revoked? You are in fact varsity. I believe our top doctor. You are capped out. Somebody sent me a bonus one, so I gave you a bonus thing. You are maximum doctor. Maximum doctorologist. Welcome aboard, Dr. Varsity. Ardell's having dark visions. Ardell has become overwhelmed with horrible visions, rambling about things that only she can see. She will snap out of it in a few hours. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was darkness. That checks out. I can't really light up the entirety of the outside for you, though. Alright, so we have poker table, we have telescopes, we have horseshoe pins. Hopefully this will help out with that once we get the chess table complete. Am I see? Also, will you be waking up? Yes, I will be up at 1:30 a.m. your time. I will be there streaming. We will be co-hosting the keynote ceremonies, the first few thingies. It should be a good time, but we will be live at stupid o'clock in the morning to co-stream Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest. Oh, that's Shion, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How'd it go? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. Welcome on in, everybody. No, that's not what I wanted to collect. Fucking Firefox. There's a follow button for Shion if they're already following. There's a variety of streams. Feel free to come on back if it was the first day there. But yeah, come on in. You'll miss it for you'll be snuggling a dumpling. Rightfully so. Thank you for the bookcase. And a lot of books. I think I'm going to put these on the ship itself. Because we've already got a bookcase here, right? That's a tool cabinet. Never mind. I think I need a door for that because it's leaking out into everywhere. Actually, does that count? Because it seems to be hitting everything else. Not that it matters that it's hitting everything else, but because there's nothing else there. But let's lock that down, just in case. Sadly, rather not yap about the stream for once. It was not in the best of moods towards the end. I feel that's fair. That's fair, Sheila. Thank you for taking the time to drop your folks off. And obviously, you got to look after you. Look after you. So. Always very important. I wanted to mention, I think Solu recommended me chow mein when I asked to try something new for Chinese food, which was supposed to be a noodle dish. What they gave me was some sort of heavy veggie dish with chicken. Yeah, so it varies, I think, by region. Here it's a massive noodle dish with chicken in it. But heavy, this had to have been like a month or so ago. if that was the case. But hopefully it was still good. I think there's a variance in how it's listed and where it's at, because in Canada it is very much, at least here in Nova Scotia where we get our food, our Chinese iterations of Chinese food, it is a noodle dish. I'm gonna get against pH, but live and learn. There you go. Sami just means fried noodles, so it's not a single dish. It just describes the noodle. There you go. Lemon with the information. Okay, but do I need this many? Okay, you know what? We're abiding by this. Do I need this many hot tubs? No. Actually, each one needs 500 watts, so that's not happening. Fuck that. That is draining a lot of power. I should have looked at that to begin with. I didn't. If people want a nice hot tub, they can go to Beta's bedroom and vibe there with Beta. Waiting for the colony. Colony could use a little bit more food and medicine, but if you want to look at your own pond, I can show you here in a second what it do. But yeah, I think specifically here, it's called chicken. Let me see. It's called. I'm trying to remember what it's called here. Chicken. No, it's called. I have to look it up. I don't remember. I'm remembering too many different things at this point. But it sucks. Especially given the cost of things. These are all going to be turned into raw materials. Speaking of which, Mimi, we haven't had it in a while. But yeah, Varsity, let's look at your character. Your character here is, these are your stats. You're good at one thing. You know, you can definitely boost up your combat prowess. You don't have a helmet, you have a cowboy hat. But I don't think the cowboy hat is going to do a lot for you if you're being shot in the face. Or you're being clubbed in the face. Or if you're being hammered in the face. Your face isn't going to be very well protected, I'm trying to tell you. Alright, don't send me anything right now because I need to check other stuff. Need meal source. Yeah. Thank you, Ash. I mean, it's still growing, so it's not like we don't have a meal source. It's just the cold snap kind of ruined our fun in regards to what we were trying to do there. Alright, so that's growing. This is still going here. Anomaly. We've got too many things in the way. Was it before you said that technically? Okay, wait, let me see. Thank you for the medicine, Varsity. And thank you for the flak helmet. Let's protect that dome. Oh wait, are these giving components? That's very nice. Need a lot of those. Unfortunately, at the start of stream, well, not unfortunately, we had a lot of meteorites sent our way. So my pawns have been fairly busy with that. This musk ox wool animal bed, that belongs to Mimi's crab. Mimi, your little crab is now right by the hay. That way they can feed freely and don't have to move all that much. Alright, I'm gonna check on the other pawns. They should be able to take return as soon as Rosa stops wilding. Where's Rosa? Where is Rosa? Alright, so she's out there still a little bit unhappy. Hey, where did you guys get 75 potatoes from? Sure. Wild potatoes. So we're gonna bring back this colony. Oh, that's not good. Would you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. She's right there, though. We found her. But when she returns from her little hiatus, we'll be able to bring her back. Also, I think this low medicine, low food thing is because of these pawns and not the other pawns. It's kind of weird, but here we are. Seemingly, the Moogle badge is already a live drop. Yeah, they've sent it live since today's day 0, apparently. Square Enix was like, oh, fuck it. What if we just gave everybody the badge one day early? Here you go. So, that's a thing. Or you could tune in to watch your favorite streamers like for that badge, like that Franco kid or Cleo_Barry. Or if you're really hardened up, you can come watch me stream at 4 in the morning. Where I'll be co-streaming it. I believe one of the badges, you can't get both of them because the other badge is from the Final Fantasy XIV official channel. Thanks, Goff. Ooh, we have another doctor in the works. Bay, you're no longer Dr. Dirk. You know what? Corey. That's what they call him. Cool story, Dr. Corey. Thanks, Goff. Appreciate that. Calling Kiki, do it. You return with free pizza. That's the best kind of pizza. What kind of pizza you got? What's your free pizza got? I'm 1 hour away from 4 a.m. So Solo keeps on streaming. I'm gonna stop and go to bed, and then I'll be back at. I'll be live at. Let's see. You're 1 hour away from 4 a.m. So you are 3, 4. How fucking far away are you from me, Wolfie? Jesus, you must be on the far eastern side of your country. It's going to be 9 p.m. here. So you're saying it's about to be 4 a.m. for you? No, so it's going to be 3 a.m. for you. So that's 3. So you're 6 hours away. Okay. I'm going to be live at 10:30 your time, Wolfie. That's a lot of fucking counting. Yeah, I'm going to be live half an hour before the keynote. It was weird because I stood there half an hour waiting for my online order while everyone else got their stuff because they forgot about your order. I mean, it worked out, right? Saved some cash. Finland, more like Farland. It is pretty far. You'll be awake hopefully 10 minutes before. Same. Free pizza. Listen, I'll take a free soggy pizza. Soggy pizzas need love too. You'll be here. I think we're going to have a good amount of the core community suffering together. Alright, Rosa's still wilding, so I can't get her back in here. Everybody's still out there mining. I think the problem is that we're all really shit at mining, so we're not mining very fast, so that entire project is taking a very long time. Who's getting these? It was Corey, right? Corey, where's Corey? Corey! Who doesn't want a hussar, a drug-addled super soldier, as their surgeon? Let's see how far Corey gets. Alright, Corey is at 16. Nope, get back here, Corey. Get to the cap. Brady's on call relay. News to me while I'm... Oh, he's gonna relay stuff to you? Gotcha. Well, what is this? Is this explosives? Let's see. Thanks to a high mood, Varsity Rod has experienced an inspiration. The next item, art, or furniture that they create will be 2 quality levels higher than it would otherwise be. This even allows the creation of legendary items. This will last for 8 days. Good job, Varsity. You're happy to be here. Dale, Iggy's out here. I'm gonna show these bitches how to mine. You're still over here in Narnia, but once Rosa's done, you know, suffering, we'll bring you over and train you up. Thank you for the ancient mining charges. Those will do work for sure. Thank you, Iggy. Iggy provides, and that's what's supposed to be mining for varsity. Even to anyone who's higher, okay, let's see where you're at for your skills. You are, oh, well, you're not, you're not dodging those allegations with your construction at 20, and you can't even mine, so it's for somebody else. Okay, thank you, Iggy. I'll give it. Nami's at the top with skill of 17. Zemri at skill of 8. Shadow's Assassin. You can come and get some of these because you like to mine. The fuck, where'd they go? Weren't they right there? They're down here. We'll get you 2 of those, and then that means we can actually take people off of this. The people that are really bad at this can go do other things. Like Shinobi, you can actually keep doing that. But Ardale, Fraggle, and Rasa can go do other things. Beta as well. Bay, in fact, does not yearn for the mines. Okay, so Zemri can come and get some of these since Zemri has some proficiency in it. And then Lemon can come and get some of these as well. Alright, neat. Do you have, I think you only have 1 special eyeball. Bay, I'll check here. I'll check here in a second. And Rosa's back! Alright, get inside the fucking ship. We're flying away. Oh, I still can. 9 hours. Son of a sea biscuit. Bay, you have 1 eye, 2 legs. Is there a special eye in here? Let's see. We have a bionic heart and a psychic harmonizer. So we don't actually have that. Yeah, I'll see you today. I'll see you today because I asked my dad what he wanted for lunch and he said breadsticks. Listen, any reason to have Little Caesars. Yes, please. I will have it. Let's see. Thank you for the Architect Eyeball. Let's get you your Eyeball Bay. If people are getting Little Caesars, then it only seems appropriate that I do as well. Little Caesars is legit. Listen, for the price, again, the cost of everything, you can still get a full-on meal relatively cheap, I find anyway. All right, there you go. Architect Eyeball. Doctors. Alright, either Krister, not Wolfie, Corey, or Varsity will do your surgery. Bay. Best of luck. Mimi, I swear to God, if you start wilding in recreation stuff. No, it's not that you think you need a hobby. 7 hours away. Can I build, you know, horseshoe pin, let's go. You are really bored. Alright, he's gonna work on the horseshoe pins and then ideally can start playing with those. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong map. If you send me anything, it's gonna go over here instead of over there. You just the fuck? You immediately went back to sleep. What if Mimi's hobby is going bananas, though? I mean, we all need hobbies, so that's fair. Thank you for the kibble. We will pack that up. This is the kibble zone right here. Wait, is Iggy gonna eat that kibble? Iggy, there's food over here. You're like, damn, that was good. Inspired? It gave me scrubbed up. You were inspired to craft something, not for surgery. Alright, Wolfie's fishing. Good job, Wolfie. Fish away. Thank you for the elephant, Poppy. Your elephant did land over here. And the sentience catalyst. So we'll get that onto... where is it? Are you in here in the pen? Oh, kind of hard to miss you. You're right there. Alright, let's get to the sentience catalyst. Make your elephant super smart. Red is upset. Yeah, Mimi's upset. Wasn't I? Let's see. But yeah, let's see. Who's doing base surgery? We'll find out. Somebody will do it here in a second. Okay, that's cleared off. Okay, neat. Build roof area. Protect our animals. Does my jail need a roof though? I don't know. I suppose so. Okay, so this is all just completely unroofed. I'm sure my pawns don't mind that at all. I hear the squishy sounds of surgery. I think it's Varsity operating on Bay. Alright, Bay, you have both eyeballs. Congratulations. Flindorn, Husbando, you are back up and running. That's really, I'm technically a Ripper Doc. You are. You did just install some sweet chrome into Bay. Alright, you two, please. Alright, let's fucking go. All of you. Get to it. 31% chance of success. That's pretty good. You're supposed to haul this kibble. We need to bring the kibble back for the elephant. Please pay to okay for your surgery or I cut it out. That's not how that works. You can't just be charging people for surgeries like that. The nerve. Alright, Mimi's grabbing more. Iggy's gonna grab the last bit here. And then we are off before Mimi starts, has a tantrum. Alright, let's go. We're bringing Eyeballs extended warranty. Let's bring him home. It's supposed to be over here, right? Yeah. Our ship hasn't been worked on very much in this playthrough, owing to the fact that we keep being chased and stuff keeps happening. Alright, let's pick a better landing site for this. Not over by the ID anti-green warheads, ideally. Alright, you guys can land here. This should be relatively safe. For now. They did it! Oh, our thrusters broke down. While landing murder of crows, Rosa overheated the ship's thrusters, frying valuable components. The thrusters will need to be repaired before they can be used again. The following thrusters were affected. Small thruster, small thruster. Based on the graph ship's launch, there was a 54% chance of a negative outcome. You know what? They still nailed it. It's still here in one piece. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby. It is said to contain information about Starcaller. If you can break into the structure and hack the computers inside, you can collect information. Watch out. There will be all manner of dangers inside, and other enemies may also be... Alright, so we want to go over there for the information about Starcaller, but not just yet. Ambrosia Sprout, nice. Hey, why is that ambrosia sprouting right here in my base? What the fuck? Is Rusty gonna start asking about your car's extended warranty? Probably. You know, Ash, speaking of One Piece, Mimi got her Nami little, I don't even know what they're called, bobblehead? They're massive heads. Anyway, the level of Sanrio stuff that they actually added to that shop is bonkers. You would be in danger. As if it was a finishing move, yeah, it was. Alright, let's move this over. We need to actually build our ship up properly. Let's get that elephant their kibble. And I need to, again, we're extending this out one segment. So I need to be able to see what I'm doing here with this. Everything is going to be pushed up one. What are they called? They're right there. Right, so they're actually taking the panels over. Good. Right. So let's keep on with the beautification of their living area. They do want their base to be nice and pretty. It makes them feel better. Alright, so I had to look twice to make sure that I actually had Jesus the Muffalo in there. Alright, so that removed the food and medicine thing. That was because the colony was split. We've got that over there, so that's good. Let's put these over here. No, not yet. But I do want to spend some time and stuff on our actual ship, since this is both Odyssey and what's it called? Anomaly. Visitors, a group from Sewitora are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Yes, please. I have so much garbage to sell you. Please and thank you. Recharger full. Let's see, some mech rechargers are storing their maximum number of toxic waste packs. Mechs can't use these chargers until they eat what this is for, right? This guy in particular. Okay. How's research going into that multi-analyzer? 4 grand, 4 grand, 4 grand. For to get to the waste pack atomizer. That is a lot of research, but it is gonna be eventually how we handle with this. I can also just go the other route of putting it into transport pods and launching that shit. Who would do that? And then cause the people, because you send it right into a village, to have that village attack you instantly with 50 imps. Negotiator Rosa can't talk probably because of poor health. What's wrong with Rosa? We don't offer gifts anyway. Why is Rosa upset? Alright. No, I mean, here, I'll show you just a tip. Don't break it this time. I haven't gotten back together yet. Here goes, just a tip. Don't listen, you just look at the tip and nothing else, you don't have to worry about it. Just imagine the length is there. Just imagine that it's as long as it always has been. It's not just the little tip. There you go. Oh, look at it, look at that zoom in. The 4K cam is like, okay, let's go. Never mind, it went blurry as soon as I said that. Thanks. There it is, look at that. You can see where it got fucking blasted in the face. Right there on that side. Looks like a crater on the moon. No, still focusing on this stuff. Just imagine it's as big as it's ever been. Me in winter. You know, you could probably knock someone out with how stale hard that is. It would leave a little bump, but it would just shatter. Is the truth of it. It would just shatter. So it sounds like me sucking myself up in your old age. Listen, the baguette is fine. It's okay. All right, we need to add one there, one there, one there, one there. And then one here, and one here. And then that should put it into a much more even spot of what I wanted to do. Okay, what else do we have to do here? We can move this animal bed right there. Monolith study progress. Krister has made progress studying the monolith. The structure connects normal space to the void, a dimension hidden in the substructure of space-time. Some powerful mind in the void is leaking an influence into our reality. Krister wants to study the monolith further to learn more. The monolith now provides more knowledge when studied. Hell yeah. That's what we want. Okay, so we're making progress there. Yeah, I think I need to make progress on this thing over here because it's not exactly going the way I need it to. What's Christian doing? Is Christian still Christian's still studying the void. Okay, I mean fair. Snoopy, come and pop that, please. And although not ideal, because I do want to go into standard GravTech more, so I can get the bigger everything, the bigger chem fuel tanks and large thrusters. Yeah, I guess that'll have to do. We'll do that. We'll do the multi-analyzer, and then work on standard GravTech. I got some cheat codes. Don't hold it against me. We're trying our best. Here comes Shinobi. Man, now I want Little Caesars. Tomorrow's pizza day. I have the dough frozen and everything, so I don't need Little Caesars. But maybe I'll just make a big ass pizza tomorrow. Pizza. I got pizza, so I'll have leftovers at 1 a.m. tonight. That's a smart move. If I hadn't been out all day, I probably should have done something like that. Alright, standard GravTech, let's go. We do need one multi-analyzer. This can go somewhere else. We don't need that in there. I mean, surely keeping my styling station in the same room as all my water. No, as all my water components. No, that's not what I want. We'll put you there for now. Not the best spot for it, but here we are. Oh, nose, Meg needs garlic fingers. I still need to find a good garlic bread recipe. One that I actually... Thank you for the Architect Armbay. One that I would actually... I mean, I guess it's just a lot of garlic and a lot of butter, isn't it? At the end of the day. Iggy, why are you unhappy? You ate kibble. Well, whose fault is that? It's not my... Okay. Bay, it's time for your surgery so you can have another Architect arm. I've already got a very good bread recipe, so it's just a matter of adding more. I like how Max and Wolfie are playing chess here while Wolfie reads a book. Amy's playing poker by herself. Fraggle's on a food binge because of serious pain. Why are you in serious pain, Fraggle? Oh, because you got shot in the left leg. Telling you, terrible pawns, they do a lot of work. I need to create a quarry. In this quarry will go my blocks. No, my chunks. This is where my... Nope. You go away. You expand. Alright, there we go. So we actually just move that there. Your right arm. It is the right arm. Alright, so we're doing that there. We've got that there. We do need more lights out in general, so... let's mine this away, and then we'll put on some floodlights right here. That way we have light everywhere. Our floor here is a little bit... no, what else? Let's remove that. Okay, so that's fine. Chunks of a spacecraft have impacted nearby. You can deconstruct them to yield resources. Neat. Alright, we're gonna start. So we've expanded this. And this should give us... We'll see if it's actually how I want it to be. What's going on, Bowmage? Let me get you your science fact and your joke for the day, sir. May I get your stats after your joke? Hey, Bowmage, what do you call lunch meat that's taped to your ankle? That's some baloney. The kitchen dishwasher was invented by a socialite politician's wife who was fed up with servants breaking her expensive dishes. That sounds kind of made up. That sounds like not so much a fact, so much as... I don't know. Some made up shit. There go your stats, Bowmage. See? Baloney. Below knee. Like below the knee. Because the... Baloney. Maybe we just make something up on the internet. Never. It never happens, Alistair. Not even once. Alistair, you've influenced me. I think I'm going to be playing Elden Ring again soon. Not the DLC. but I haven't played it since I beat it. So it's been a few years, but watching you go through it, how did my experience of the DLC make you want to play? As I say, not the DLC. I might try the DLC in New Game Plus, because I never went into New Game Plus. I have the base game, so I might go. I beat the game and I held it because like, okay, we don't know where the DLC is what's gonna be required. Did you? I did Celebrate on stream, yes. Some of those fights were not my favorite. But I did the Stellar Blade. Excuse me. But the itch, and I also want to do Dark Souls 3 co-op with Franco. Franco, when? Cuando? Dime. Because I installed Dark Souls 3. I'm going to do seamless co-op Dark Souls 3 with Franco, and I'm going to do seamless co-op Elden Ring with Beta. It just needs... I'm just going to start streaming 10 hours a day. Mimi, you make more money now. Hire a cook. She's like, I married one, bitch. Get to the kitchen. Seamless co-op, these. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, I think it would be great. 3 Mexicans, 1 Dark Souls 3. One Mexican for each Dark Soul. And then we can see what that'll be like. It would be a lot of fun, I think. Because Dark Souls 3 is still my favorite From Software game. More than Elden Ring, more than Bloodborne. I love Dark Souls 3. It is my jam. It is what I enjoy. But it would be nice to... I've never done any kind of co-op. I did some Bloodborne co-op with Smoosher. But that's about it. And it's fun. Like I enjoy playing games with Smooshy, so... Yes, we got it, and it's a terrible email. It's true, but let me get your stats again, Bowmage. I just panned away from it, but there you go. Those are your stats. You have 2 Architect legs. You're doing work. Seamless can do 3 players, I think. Really? Okay, so that'd be fun. I think it'd be... I think the general purpose, don't tell Iggy this, was to get Iggy into... Cathedral of the Deep, and then have him clear up the top floor of the Cathedral of the Deep. And then while Franco and I don't do the Cathedral of the Deep, we go in together. But that'd be fun to get in there and do that. Do the fights scale up to the amount of players in the seamless co-op? Or do they stay the same? I've never done it seamless anything, so I have no idea how it works. I'm enjoying the idea of Elden Ring, but it requires homework from which I'm too lazy for. Well, I mean, Coming at it from that angle, yeah. They don't know about how to scaling it. Okay. Rosa linked me several builds, beta, and this is gonna shock you. I'm gonna go with the paladin build for my character. Apparently you can get the bronze shield, which is one of the best shields in the entire goddamn game early on. Listen, if we're gonna be level 1 fresh characters beta, what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna be a cast. You can be a dragon caster. You be dragon caster, I be paladin with a shield, a brass shield. That might be the correct name. I don't know the name. It's a low level shield that's very good. Is all I know. But I'm gonna go check my characters, go to the area and start New Game Plus, because I did the DLC with just my first playthrough. No New Game Plus, no nothing, just straight into it. So we'll see how that treats me. Alright, our ship is being built bit by bit. This seems a little bit better. So that should make it nice and symmetrical. Also, the general build for this ship, the look of it is meant to be that Psyche's emo of her little cat wearing the space helmet. Skill trainer animals for Wolfie. Alright, Wolfie, let's get you that. That should get you to the cap for sure. Also, let me see. You said something, Wolfie, and I missed it. Where was it? Stellar Blade collab with Nikke fight is by far the best fight. When was that added? Did I miss that completely? Because there wasn't. I got to the near DLC, which was just outfits, I think. So it was added way later after you did it. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so once we get this going over here, I do want to move these. I don't need these necessarily here because we do have the grav core power cells that provide 1200 watts per, so we got a lot of power here. So we can move these over here, at least to clear some space on the ship. Actually, let me try something real quick. What do these even deconstruct into? I'll keep 2 just for the bonus power, because bonus power is nice. We'll move that out the way, and then we'll get our proper, what's it called? Our more guns out here that Ashley sent. Yeah, I don't think there was that fight there, Wolfie, but I wasn't huge on Stellar Blade. Like, I liked it well enough. The story didn't do anything for me, and I was just like, eh. So, will I play the new one? Yeah, when it comes out. Absolutely, I'll give it a shot. But not, you know, mega chomping at the bit to go out there and get that done. I did get 1% achievements. Didn't get all the outfits though, because that would have required a lot of things. I remember some of the outfits being super, like it was a lot. I need to make my little ships. How do I make my little ships? Excuse me. Ideology. Ship landing beacon. Pod launcher. Aw, shit. We're about to get some pods, chat. Alright, Wolfie, your animal neurotrainer got you to 19. So we do have more space for this. You gotta get all this out of here. Gotta get this laid out. It is coming together very well. I feel like this might do... It might be quite successful for us. Thank you for the bionic arms, Geo. Let's get those in you. Thank you, thank you. Where are you, Geo? Right there. Bionic arms. And a heart, too, because I still have a spare bionic heart. No, I don't. It's gone. Never mind. Alright, so can we do this here? We can! Okay, we can do it indoors. I shouldn't be that excited, but I am. Okay. How do the statues work? Alright, we might have to expand that a little bit more, but we're gonna do this. We can actually start summoning the void. Or provoke the void. We're not summoning the void, we provoke it. Okay, let's get that there. Alright, Clean Soup can listen, you can't provoke the void in filth. I'm not sure I want my ship out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, these give advance. We love advanced components. Alright, we want those picked up. So we have our multi-analyzer. We have 2 research stations. That's going to speed up so much. Thank you for the blood torches to me. Listen, if we're going to have a specific cave for a summoning ritual, then we have to match the look and the vibe. Alright, that's a steel bookcase. I still need to sort that out. Alright, good job, Beta, on that. Beta, you can probably do the other ones of these. We got a surgery going for Geo. Rosa's got that. Wait, should Rosa be a doctor? Rosa can be a doctor, yeah. I found info online that says you can put a psychic ritual spot on a ship. Can you really? A portable, that'd be kind of neat. That'd be an interesting take on that. All right, Beta is studying the chips. Okay, let's put these mini turrets over here. Again, not sure how much I want them in here, but you know what? This is meant to keep the ship nice and safe. And surely it won't blast through the walls, right? Oh yeah, so we are working through 2 different scenarios. We are working on Anomaly as well as Odyssey. We're not just going to do one thing here. We're going to try and do more than one thing. See how that goes. I want to deal with so that is interesting because you can go to a zone, right? And then just dip out if you don't like the thing. But I suppose because the anomaly, the monolith is here, it doesn't matter because you have to provoke the void there, summon it, it'll appear here, right? So I don't know how that would actually work in practice. Be neat, it'd just be a little weird, that's all. They covered a lot of things. Yeah, I remember some of the outfits being like super deep in, and it was like, we could. Huh, this ground is too soft. Rock roof then. What is this? Alright, let me see if we can do this. Or is it because of the roof? Let's build around this. No, it's not because of that. I think it might be because of the roof here is fucking with it. That's fine. Sir, 14 Twitch badge drops or no? Yeah, they've been live for a while, but you gotta be in the 14 category, so it's cool that it went live early, but it's like, okay, cool. But yeah, you can get them. There's gonna be 2 badges. The other one, the official badge, won't come out until it's, you know, what's this called? It's fully, the 14 stream itself goes live. So you can get one of them, yeah. Alright, so with this expanded, we'll have to add, our big thrusters will be out here. And then we have to build the little orbs over here. Man, I still don't know what I'm going to do with this ship. Odyssey thing, we want a little circle here? How would this work? Oh, that is huge. I don't think I want it to be that huge. Let's see, what's grab shield extender? An ultra-tech device used to increase the size of a grab ship. It extends the area in which substructures can be built and increases the amounts of substructure that a grab ship can support. Must be built near a grab ship engine. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm going to need a grab core for that. So that's a grab engine. Okay. Alright, Beta's grabbing those bits. That's good. This map becomes a void petri dish, and everyone mainly living out of another tile are just like... yeah, no, unfortunately a little bit, yeah. Okay, how do I want to do this? If one of these explodes, like how big is the radius? Like does it go through these walls? Asking for me. Because if it explodes, I don't want it to blow up my fuel tanks. Or my engines. Let me see what this emote looks like so I can actually pull it up properly. Does it actually have... Oh no, it's just a helmet. It doesn't actually have little ears. Okay. So I'm not beholden to the ears. Okay. But I mean, kind of wanted to add little ears, like little hubs, like right here. Sewage outlet has become blocked. Uh-oh. Welcome aboard, Gumby. Thank you for the good colonist. Let's see what we got here. Gumby, you are super immune, kind, and a night owl. You grew up as a child spy, and now you're an explosives expert, just like real life. You'll be very good at mining, and you'll be good at socialization. And those are your stats right there. Welcome aboard, Gumby. And make sure you're not doing things you shouldn't be doing. You are golden there. Nice. Okay, somebody eventually come through here. Sewage has built up around the drain hole and is blocking the outlet. Build more outlets or add a septic tank. I have 2 septic tanks. What do you mean? Never mind, apparently it fixed itself. And bad cooking, just like real life. How dare you? Arxane ate some raw human meat and got sick. Who could have seen this coming? Alright, let's see what happens here with this. I haven't seen what this does, so let's find out. Alright, so that created the... okay. And then the fecal sludge should go into this thing, right? The biofuel refinery? Okay. So if I make somebody work on this... Right, so I need... Gotcha. This is gonna be a terrible thing. Ardale, where are you taking that? Where are you taking that sludge? Alright, so actually they're gonna work on it. Nice. Dumpling wants your tea? No! Dumpling! Tea! No bueno. Dumplings and tea don't mix. Alright, so this actually is... Am I finally creating camp fuel? Alright, so they're not draining. Alright, so it's finally filled up is what the issue is. Okay. Got it. So despite playing this game for a while, I've never actually done this as a means of making my own camp fuel. So this is... We call this character growth. How much camp fuel does that actually make? I'm curious. That made 35. I'll take it. I will take that. The only chem fuel should be stored down here. That is an ominous room. Alright, we're ready to provoke the void. Why not? What's the worst that can happen from provoking the void? Zermie's getting high as a kite. No one really watches TV. It's kind of sad. Let's put it right here. Maybe they gotta be closer or something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so we are making pretty decent progress. So we're okay down here. I'm gonna need this sandstone though. Because we need our flooring to get going with there. So we're okay-ish for the most part. Antonio's over there, Wolfie's over there. Alright. For now, we'll seal this off. And then we can deconstruct all of this. And so I can actually shape this the way that I want. Alright, so we got that. The ship's being worked on. Our stuff here is somewhat okay. So redo these walls. We would definitely want to load in here. I'm not loading people. I could. I'm not going to though. Yeah, I'm gonna the psych IT. We don't need it in our community. No one here is on that psych IT and the toxic waste packs. Nice. All right, so we're doing like 4 different things. The raccoon's drinking water. Love that for them. Okay, so there are 50 fish here, so we can actually start fishing in this area to provide another food source. Because the issue with this many ponds is food source. They gotta have food. But once we get this going, and the ship is actually secured, we can then go into this and provoke the void. And the crows, we do have some crows. We have Cowie's stone crab. I think they might be lost. They're just vibing along this wall. As stone crabs are known to do. Did someone say void? Yes, Wolfie, we're gonna provoke the void. Do you want to provoke the void? What if you provoke the void with not Wolfie? Wolfie and not Wolfie. Hey, remember that one time where I flew my spaceship into space and I didn't have a roof and everybody almost died? That was great. That was one time. You sure did fucking learn that day. That was, hey, how come my people are dying? Oh. In my defense, oopsies. Did you remember that one time when I almost got launched out of an airlock? Yeah. That was some funny shit. I definitely remember that. That was hilarious. Listen, we've learned us some things in our journey through RimWorld. That was actually fucking hilarious. Ain't no other way around it. Right, everybody needs tables too, because they're gonna get happy if they don't have their own tables. Alright, we'll make one bedroom here. We'll make small bedrooms, because it's only 3 people. Bedroom thing, door. Oh, that won't really work. Okay. Hey, those are a lot of dudes. What the fuck? A group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for 700 silver. They want the silver so they can buy back a friend who was recently kidnapped. This game is so fucking dark. Never forget that. You can give items to the travelers by selecting a colonist and right-clicking on Bradshaw. Alright. Mimi, you can hand over the silver to Bradshaw. Also, what's wrong with Rosa? She had bad health. Right, that shouldn't stop her from talking about it, people, I would think. Was she just not doing well at the time? Needs. Sunlight sensitivity. Right, she doesn't like the sun. I mean, fair. But learning about Odyssey was pretty neat. Hopefully we get a new DLC soon. It would be nice to see what else they have in store for us with this game. Wait a minute, is this? No, that's correct. It's just being, my eyeballs are just being weird. Okay. I mean, do I need to make grab ship hull for this, or can I just... Who's starving? Arxane. Why is Arxane starving? Arxane, eat some regular meals. Stop eating human meat. I like how Arxane was eating some human meat and Dirk just smoking a joint right next to him. Like, yeah, man. I live with a cannibal. I'm assuming Arxane made himself very unhappy from eating human meat earlier, so I'm assuming that's still a thing. Actually, what does that actually do? Steel bookcase. A wide bookcase for storing and displaying up to 10 books. Books stored here will passively enhance academic work done nearby and increase the beauty of the bookcase. The stored books will never deter. Alright, so it's a beauty thing on top of everything else. So put it there. What have we had for anomalies so far? We've had shamblers, and I think that's it. No, harbinger trees, shamblers, side stealers, and the void monsters. So we have ghouls, the whatever the fuck that is, the hulks, and the meat guys. Where are my ghouls at? Is that the ghoul? Are shamblers ghouls? Corpses are animated by microscopic archites. Shamblers are slow, mindless, and will attack relentlessly.
Thanks to @BetaFlame00 for my sub gift.
Thank you, Franco, for hitting the button. Thank you for coming on back. You and Beta both get a vote for our cooking stream. Let me know if you want to vote. It's !mark toppings. That'll bring up the list. Enjoy your Miku Miku Bean for the next couple of months. If you make the void thing inside, you should make the ceiling held up by pillars, then put bombs around the pillars and blow them up. I mean, I have killed pawns by dropping ceilings on their heads. So, it's not exactly, you know, this weird thing that doesn't exactly happen. It has happened, it will continue to happen. This can be a little bit longer. Whatever Franco votes for, I will vote for the other thing. Thank you. Then I'm not voting. Fuck you. It stays tied. You still win. You know what? Fair outcome, honestly. Alright, so they're still working on this. That's good. We're still loading up all of our toxic waste. We're being responsible with our toxic waste, and we're shooting it onto another part of the map. Because that's just how we do it. Alright, so we're still working on that part of the anomaly project. That's fine. Still working on that. Can flag these books for pickup and added to that beautiful, beautiful bookshelf. Alright, Iggy's still turning poop into chem fuel. Love that for him. Where's Ziggy gonna go with this chem fuel? Are they actually taking it? Yeah, so they are taking it all the way back. Okay, that's fair. I need an area where I can land my ship safely here. I also need to expand my ship a little bit. Because right now it's just a sideways egg. It's just egg. Okay, let's move that over here. Yeah, I mean, I could always make... What if we made it... So we started off with this just a little psyche emo, but what if we made it into like a crab and we gave it a couple of tentacle eyeballs? Not tentacle eyeballs, but you know, like eyeballs that are sticking up, like little... That'll make a giant landing pad like the Star Wars cantina. I mean, we kind of can. I could make like boink, boink. Cool story. Corey's pregnant. What? Congrats, Corey. This is the part where I remind that we've never had a single pregnancy come to fruition. Best of luck. Actually, no, we did have that one baby live, but then that baby also died. So, what's going on, the trick? Good evening. I'm not sure What was it that I needed for this? I needed... Right, grab core. How's it going to the trick? We had Wolfie Jr., but then the colony died. You could say that Wolfie Jr. cursed us. We were doing swell until the spawn of Wolfie came along and murdered everybody. It's true. You all good? Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Alright, so we're almost done here with the research for standard grav tech, as well as void sculptures, which will improve our odds of a very good void provocation. So they're doing that. Thank you for the human meat, the trick. Thank you. We were getting low on that human meat, so appreciate that, because Arxane kept eating it raw. Let's add... does carnivore meals, do they use human meat? How... what... what use can I make with... What can I possibly make with human meat, I guess? Google, what can I do with human meat? How come the first thing is, what can I do with human meat, Stardew Valley? Did I miss out on Mimi? What do you mean no? Is this a mod where they had low FBI? At the bottom, was it just carnivore, right? So I make a carnivore meal? Is what I'm seeing there, beta? Please don't Google that. It's too late, I typed it into the browser. I didn't hit go, but it's not like they're not listening anyway. Feed it to billionaires, apparently, is the other option. Then you can do nothing, I guess. I'll Google it. RimWorld. Stipulation. RimWorld. What can I cook with human meat? Oh, I can make it into stew. One of the best uses, so the stew removes the debuff of eating human meat. But it's because it's RimWorld, you can also just use it as a meat substitute for anything. Jesus. I mean, fair, sure. Let's make that carnivore stew. You know what? These are honest, legitimate questions that have to do with RimWorld. I can't help it. Okay, can we fire this off? How full is it? Which one of these produces toxic waste? It's the power, right? Alright, well let's launch it. I don't have anything else. Can I actually add anything else here? Let me see. Transfer pod. Set to load. Items. What else can I chuck? I'm trying to get rid of excess. Can check these busted ass weapons. These are all from that big ass raid we had. Alright, load them up. And then once they're loaded up, we'll launch it off to somebody. Alright, they're starting to finish this off. That's good. That's a lot of slate. I'll start using that. We got a lot of human meat on the ground. That's where I keep my human meat. It's on the ground. Wolfie's over there fishing. Look at him go! He's so good at fishing. Yeah, so once the ship gets the big thrusters and the big... I mean, there goes Mimi's got her room. Iggy's got his room. We need to move this over here somewhere. I can move you right there, I guess. We'll dedicate this half of the ship to Rosa's bedroom. I've got your thrusters right there. Look at it go so fast! Big thrusting. Because Rosa needs her bed right there. She also needs her death rest bed over here. So we have to move this. Like right there for now. That's not where I want it ultimately, but that's where we're gonna keep it. Okay. That's that. We'll deal with that. Where's this at? Let's move you back over here. Okay. But yeah, we made very good progress. We dealt with a couple of raids that were, you know, a little bit dangerous. We dealt with some shambs. We got to see a little bit of Anomaly and Odyssey. We got our ship back. We're learning big thrusting. And all that good stuff. So making very good progress. Obviously, when we do this again next Friday. If you're new here, we do this every single Friday. If you want to help us build our colony, we build together until it collapses under its own weight or we're wiped out by anomalies like we were last time. But we do this every Friday. And yeah, I think it's a fun way of doing it with Rim Connect. It's not everybody's jam, but it does work for us. Alright, they're starting to build this here, so that's good. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up there because I have to be up in just 6 hours. 6.5 hours. I should be live at 3:30 a.m. Eastern in because of Final Fantasy 14. I can't co-stream it on YouTube because copyright strikes and all that. They get real mad. So it will be over here on twitch.tv/solo_9. But YouTube will be back on Sunday. I don't stream on Saturday, so we'll be here on Sunday for some, what's it called? Final Fantasy 14. So that'll be on Sunday. We have a lot to talk about. So have a good night, YouTube. Thank you for being here. I see you all there. Thank you for your time. And we'll see you back here on Sunday. Bye, YouTube.